The first step in editing a video is to import elements you want to use into Adobe Premiere Pro. I use the word elements because you can use more than videos in an Adobe Premiere Pro project. As mentioned earlier, you can use photos, graphics, music, sound effects, Photoshop and Illustrator files, and even other Premiere Pro projects in a video you're editing. These imported elements will appear in the project panel. There are multiple ways to add them there. First, you can double-click in an empty space in the project panel. A dialog box will appear where you can select the file you want and choose Open. Another import option is to use the menus. You'd select File and Import. Once again, a dialog box appears for you to select the file. When the file is selected, click Open. As you may have seen next to the File menu Import option, there's also a keyboard shortcut listed for importing. You can click Ctrl+I to open the Import dialog box and select a file. Mac users would use the keyboard shortcut Command+I. And another way to import files is to drag a file from your computer directly into the Adobe Premiere Pro project panel. All of these have the same result. The file you want to use in the project will be in the project panel. You can decide which method to use to import files into Adobe Premiere Pro. If you're curious about what other types of files Adobe Premiere Pro supports and can import, you can find a list of supported file formats on the Adobe website. Some you may be familiar with, like AVI files and WMV files. Others, like DV and MXF, may be new to you. Once again, you can find that list of supported files on the Adobe website.